Yeah. Yes. 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 This is something that, you know, like dreams you have or hopes you have, and you know, like there's no possible way it could actually be reality. That's what this is, except it actually became reality. I'm not reading no article. I'm not doing anything because I know what's gone down. I know the deal, and I just want to talk. Disney now has the film rights to the X-Men, Fantastic Four, and Deadpool. X-Men and Fantastic Four, I and Marvel Studios, along with all the fans, welcome you home to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. You are finally here. Spidey's finally here. We're all one big happy family again. This is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. So what I want to talk about is what I think is going to happen regarding how the X-Men and Fantastic Four incorporate into the MCU. Then I want to talk about my vision of what I would do to incorporate them. And then I want to talk about what's going to happen with Deadpool, because people are iffy about that. So, I'll talk about this is my vision. If I was Kevin Feige, or the head who gets to decide how the X-Men and Fantastic Four incorporate into the MCU, this is my vision. First, I would scrap the Fox X-Men, because you guys know if you have watched me, if you have been with me enough, then you know, okay? You know, I've never watched any of the Fox Marvel movies except Deadpool. That's one exception. Deadpool is an exception, because Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool. He nailed Deadpool. Besides Deadpool, I've not watched any of the Fox X-Men movies because I do not care about them, because they're not in the MCU, and I don't feel like they've been done right. Just like the Fantastic Four. Now that they could be in the MCU, they're going to be done right. But anyway, my vision, I would scrap the Fox Fantastic Four, Fox X-Men. I know they've built up like a little universe with the X-Men, but I would scrap it. Like, this is me, my vision. I would scrap it, with maybe an exception of Hugh Jackman reprising his role as Wolverine, if he would be willing to come back, because he did say that he'd like maybe come back if Wolverine was in the MCU. Well, now he can be. So if I was to talk to him and he would be willing to reprise his role, then I'd probably get him to reprise his role as Wolverine. Even though I've never seen any of the Wolverine movies, I know that, everybody loves him as Wolverine. He looks like a good Wolverine. So we get him in here, get him the comic accurate, or not, we'd get him the comic costume, but we would adapt it to the real world, how a lot of superhero outfits have been done in movies. So, yeah, I get him back as Wolverine. I'd scrap the Fox X-Men universe, and I'd build a new one within the MCU. I'd probably get a whole entire different cast of characters too. Like, I'd scrap everything about that universe except for Wolverine. I mean, except for Hugh Jackman's Wolverine. So, he would stay. He would be an all-new Wolverine in this universe. And I'd introduce them in Phase 4 after Infinity War. After Infinity War, I'm pretty sure some people are going to be down for the count. I don't want to say that. I don't want to think that. But it's most likely true. We're already going to have some new heroes like Doctor Strange, Spider-Man, Black Panther, Captain Marvel. So we're going to have some new heroes. But some are going to be down for the count probably. So you're going to need a lot more. This is when you can introduce X-Men and Fantastic Four. And think about this. You can make Galactus the next big bad after Thanos. Because now they own the rights to Galactus, right? So Galactus could be the next big bad. He's the next big bad. Phase 4 is like a good bit of cosmic movies. You introduce X-Men, you introduce the Fantastic Four. Deadpool, I know he's already getting a sequel. Look, see, I'm kind of indecisive right now about Deadpool because I like Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool. I like the Deadpool movie. I like the Deadpool franchise. Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool. Like Tony Stark is Iron Man. For me, like Ben Affleck is Batman. Henry Cavill is Superman. Tom Holland is Spider-Man. Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool. He owns himself being Deadpool. He really does. He soaks himself in it like a damp sponge. And so, regarding how he's brought into the MCU, if he was to be brought into the MCU, he's a rated R character. But then again, think about this. Punisher's a rated R character. I get he's on Netflix. I get that. I'm just saying, he's in the MCU, he's a rated R character, he gets to do his thing on Netflix. I'm not saying Deadpool should get the Netflix treatment now that he's already up at the movies. But just think about it. If he does get the Netflix treat, here's the two possibilities. He could either get a Netflix treatment and get to do his thing as Deadpool that we know and love from the Deadpool film. Or he could be in the movies with two exceptions. One, he's with all the other MCU characters and he's like, he'd have to be toned down a bit. You know, just some of his language, some of the things he does. Or Marvel Studios could start making R-rated films, and Deadpool would be one of them. Like Deadpool 3, if they were to do that, and it was to be incorporated in the MCU. Because I don't think they're gonna get rid of like the Deadpool franchise, the Deadpool world. I don't know, or maybe they could and make a new one, but keep Ryan Reynolds, though, still as Deadpool. I don't know. This is just me thinking of stuff. Like, stuff I would do, at least. I guess I'd just think of a way to incorporate the already established Deadpool world into the MCU. Because everybody loves it. Like, it's been done so well. I wouldn't want to scrap that, you know? Like, it's kind of a douchebag move. Like, I wouldn't want to do that. I don't know. I would think of a way to work it into the MCU, the current Deadpool world, because I wouldn't want to be a douchebag like that. Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool. The Deadpool movie did great. You know, made loads. Second one's already coming. Third one is probably going to come too. So I don't want to be a dick like that. I would think of something. And so I guess that'd be my vision. Phase 4. X-Men, Fantastic Four are brought into the MCU. Deadpool is somehow brought in as well. Galactus is the next big bad because it's confirmed that Kevin Feige said that some of the future Marvel movies will be cosmic films. Cosmic, Galactus, you know. Now as for what I think will actually happen, what I think Marvel Studios will actually do. First, for Deadpool, you guys know my vision of what I thought, but honestly, I don't know if they'll incorporate him into the MCU. I think they'll just continue to let Deadpool do his thing, be his own separate franchise, and continue to be Deadpool. I don't think he'll be in the Marvel Studios films, but that was my laptop. But he'll be, he'll still have his own Deadpool world that has already been established. And for X-Men and Fantastic Four, guys, they're definitely going to be incorporated into the MCU. I mean, guys, obviously, they're like Disney didn't buy Fox for nothing. They didn't buy these film rights for guys. Of course, they're going to be incorporated into the MCU. Deadpool, I don't know if he will be. X-Men and Fantastic Four, yes, of course they are. Now, what does that mean for Dark Phoenix and all this other crap and Gambit, all this stuff that I don't even care about and don't even really know? See, I told you I could care less what happens to those because I don't even know anything about them because I didn't watch the films because I don't care about them because they're not in the MCU yet. Marvel Studios has them, but they're not in the MCU yet. I think they'll incorporate them either one or two ways. One, what my vision of it, recast the characters, just work them into the MCU, all new, or either maybe in like a Doctor Strange sequel or something, some not cosmic movie, but some movie where maybe the multiverse is involved. I know the multiverse will be introduced into the MCU. Well, actually, it's pretty much already been introduced into the MCU in Doctor Strange and then Ant-Man. But I know that Ant-Man the Wasp is going to work into the MCU even more because they're going to be going into the quantum realm to be try to find Hank Pym's wife. So, point is, the multiverse does exist in the MCU. So, what they could do is, like I said, I'd prefer get a whole new cast, work them in all anew. But, since the multiverse exists, multiverse, different universes. The X-Men Fox universe is its own universe. They could make that a separate universe inside the MCU, and then they're brought into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. That's one route I could really see them going. For all the people who are fans of the Fox X-Men films, they wouldn't have to stop making any of the new movies that they're doing, like the Dark Phoenix and Gambit, because they'd still be in that universe, but they would exist within the MCU as well, if that makes any sense. Now, if that happens, that means I have to go back and watch all the Fox X-Men films. That's what that means for me. If they work the current X-Men universe into the MCU instead of recasting them, that means I have to go back and I have to watch all the Wolverine films. I have to watch all the X-Men films. Whatever else there's been. I watched Deadpool and I loved it, so that's no problem. But that means I have to go back and watch all the Fox X-Men movies. Which, if they work them into the MCU and they get them right, I guess I wouldn't have a problem with it, but I don't know. It is what it is. I haven't watched the Fantastic Four movies either. Any of them. Like, any of them at all that ever exist. I've never watched a Fantastic Four movie. I never have. I do not want them to work whatever, it was a 2014, 2015, 2016. What year was it that they made the recent Fantastic Four movie? I don't want them incorporated into the MCU because I've heard that movie was bad enough. If they're gonna do Fantastic Four, I hope they just get an entirely different cast. But this is me thinking, what will they actually do? Not my vision, but what do I think they'll realistically do? as bad as the movie was, yeah, I think they'll just recast them and work them into the MCU. Fox, are the X-Men movies the best? No, but they have a thing going. They have some fans who are fans of these people cast as these characters, fans of this universe. So, Fantastic Four, nobody could really, like, even care about that. So, I think they'll just be completely recasted. Guys, this was just me having fun telling you what my vision for the future of Marvel Studios films would be, and then addressing the whole Deadpool thing, at least my thoughts on it, and then addressing realistically what do I think Marvel Studios would actually do with these characters and these properties. So, what I want to know now is your thoughts. You guys already heard what I think. I'm going to be looking at the comments. I want to know what all of you guys think of all this news, like the Deadpool stuff, X-Men stuff, Fantastic Four. How do you think Marvel Studios will incorporate them? How would you want them to be incorporated? Like, I've told you my vision. If you have a vision, let me know what yours is. You guys know I read and respond to like loads and loads of comments. So please hit me up. Let me know your guys' thoughts on all of this. If you enjoyed my video, let me know what you thought. Links to all my social media will be down below in the description box. Smash that like button. Share this video to anyone you feel would enjoy. If you're new around here and you like what you see, tap the subscribe button and ding dong the notification bell to join the Mad Squad on our journey to 10,000 subscribers. My name's Joe, aka Mad Joe FC. I hope y'all have a marvelous day. Mad out.